Howdy folks, welcome to your first project in CSIS 24/7. We're just going to make a simple thing where we roll the dice. Here are the instructions, and if you follow everything in the top section there, which is the basic instructions, and then the advanced instructions, if you follow that, you'll end up with something that looks something like this. I've got the console over here to kind of show you some of the things that are going to be happening when we click on stuff, but you'll have some sort of message here. I just had Rush is overrated. Apparently I got a typo there. Sorry about that. I'm not going to change it though. But Rush is overrated is what I meant to say. And it's true. Fight me. Anyway, a button that says rolled in bones. So you click it and it rolls 2 dice. And in this case, we got snake eyes. So I made a message here saying such. And then I'm going to roll it a couple times to see if I can get doubles. Here's more doubles. Let me scooch this over here. And this is a different message for doubles. That's the way I chose to do the advanced content, where it tells you need to give some sort of message if they're rolled doubles. Also, you need a message that says, congratulations, you rolled a total of whatever. And so here we got a total of 6. And then there's a third message that says, depending on how high the roll is, 6 is kind of a meh roll, or 7's really high, tone it down, or 11's pretty high, tone it down, let's see if we can get a low number. 4 is kind of a weak roll, but we did get doubles. So that's the messaging and the user experience. And a note on the user experience. My site is not pretty on purpose. I didn't take much time to design it because I don't want you to see mine and then try to make it look like mine. I want you to come up with your own user experience and your own look and feel and how the site's going to turn out. So that's part of what I'm testing here. So that's why I'm not really showing you how I would fully style this up to make an excellent user experience. This is just sort of a okay user experience. And then over here, I just want to point out these classes that are explained in the instructions. This is number 2 in the class number 2 here. So if I roll again, you'll now see it's a 1, class 1 and a class 2. So it overwrites it. When you first load the page, you'll notice that it starts at 0. And this is one of the dice, and there's the other one. They start at 0. When I click roll, this message changes from roll to roll again. And then the classes over here change. That's it. It's a pretty simple program, and all of this is stuff that a CSIS 1430 student should be able to do. This is just to sort of get our feet back in the water a little bit, get our feet wet again, and kind of remember how to interact with the DOM and how to manipulate classes with JavaScript and so forth. So that's it. Have fun and roll them bones.